some of you may be curious as to how my dinner turned out yesterday. So overall, the dinner was okay. I won't say it was great, and I'm not going to rate it very high because, okay, here's the thing. So there was a lot of excess water. That's how I remember kind of ending yesterday's vlog. So there was a lot of water in there that I had to drain out, but I saved it because I figured it was good flavored water and I didn't want to toss it. I'll use it for a soup or a base in something else. So I saved it. Well, not only do you waste a lot, but a lot of your flavor goes away when you do that, which I kind of assumed. Well, the other thing is you have to put in some diced tomatoes, which can be on the bitter side sometimes, or tart. I guess tart is a better word for that. And then you have to put in tomato sauce. Well, tomato sauce doesn't have any flavor at all, so it's fairly bland. And so when the whole thing was all said and done, and we put cheese on it, and we let it melt, and we ate it, overall, the full effect was pretty good. But my recipe that I have for a marinara type sauce that goes on the tortellinis, I think the marinara sauce that I make is actually more flavorful, and it just overall tastes better. Plus, it adds hamburger in there, and I'm not so keen on adding hamburger because when I make my tortellini dish, it's usually a vegetarian night. So we don't really have, I don't usually put meat or anything with it. It's just a tortellini, and we put bread maybe, and maybe a side dish of some sort, some vegetable. So it makes one of our vegetarian meals. So if I made it this way all the time, I don't know, I just felt like having the tortellini, which is filling in itself, and then throwing in the meat was almost overkill. Like I said, overall it tasted okay, and if I didn't have prior recipes or anything else, it might have tasted better to me, but it's probably not something I'm going to make again. The same can be said for the roasted asparagus. So it was a little on the sweet side. It did have honey in the mixture that we put on it, and it didn't go over well with the family. We all ate our portion because why not? They're green, they're good, whatever. But they weren't fantastic, and I think that my family and I think we all kind of just prefer just steamed with some mayonnaise on it. Keep it simple. I keep trying different ways to prepare our veggies like that just because it's kind of fun to try new stuff. But it seems so far like our general consensus of the family is if it is a citrus or if it is sweet, it typically doesn't really go over so well. Like I said, we still ate it and everything, but it's kind of like, not going to make that again. So overall, yesterday's dinner is I'm not going to make again, but it wasn't bad, and we do have leftovers, and I probably will eat it. It's just, like I said, if I didn't know any better, then the dish itself, like the main course of dinner, would have been okay. Today is today. I am very tired. I woke up just absolutely exhausted, very groggy. You know those mornings where you wake up and you're just like, and you could totally just go right back to sleep? That was me this morning. My husband got me a coffee, and I actually got coffee this time, guys. It's a white chocolate peppermint mocha. I've been going, and I normally get those energy drinks in the morning, the Rebels, when I get coffee at the coffee stand, whatever. But this time I actually got legit coffee. And while I was in the line for coffee, I gotta tell you guys, I found a new dog I want to get. Probably not gonna happen because it's gonna cost a freaking fortune, but they're adorable. It is a Alaskan, let me look what it's called. Oh, that's what it was. It's Alaskan Klee Kai. Basically, it's like a miniature husky is what it looks like, and they are adorable. So if you want to look it up, Alaskan Klee Kai. I'm not exactly sure how to spell it, but if you type it into Google, I'm sure that you'll see it. It's a miniature husky. It's adorable. It's probably about the size, well, you guys hadn't seen my other dog. I was going to say it was the size of my Dusty. It's bigger than Cody, but quite a bit smaller than any lab or anything else. It's pretty tiny. I don't know, maybe it'll stand up a couple feet off the floor kind of thing. It's pretty cute. It's kind of like a Shiba Inu, if you guys know what those are. It's that size, maybe a little bit smaller than a Shiba Inu, but they're adorable. There was a lady in the front of the line in front of us, just the car in front, and she had 2 of them, and they were adorable. So now I want a new dog. I want another one. Don't worry. We're not replacing you. I know you're back there. Hi, Cody. I know you're back there, sir. I'm not going to replace you. I promise. So, my plans for today are zero. Obviously, I'll have to make dinner at some point and that kind of thing, but my house is still clean. I cleaned up a bit of it yesterday that needed to take place, like the dishes. I got those all done so that I don't have them this morning. Laundry is finished except for one basket that needs to be folded that I've been procrastinating. But this, guys, this is what I want to do. Okay, if you look down here, it says in game time, it's 2:04. These are all the goodies that she's gotten in the last couple hours or whatever. So normally when you start a new game, it starts at like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's currently 2 o'clock game time. So that's all the gameplay I had. It was literally only a few hours of game time that I had to play yesterday after dinner and everything. I just was so busy, and I got to finally spend time with my homie because I hadn't seen him in over 12 hours. So we got to spend a little bit of time together, but I didn't really get to play, so I kind of just want to sit here and veg and not do a whole lot else, at least right now. It's a short day for my kids, so they should be home literally in a couple hours or so. It's 10:15 now, and they're going to be home by around 1-ish. Shan might have plans to go spend time with her boyfriend since it's a short day. She might be going over there to his house, but I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. I'm not 100% on all that, but it's a short day. The kids will be home soon, and I'm just going to sit here, drink my white chocolate peppermint mocha, and play some of the Drifter Challenge House 1 because I can. That's pretty much all I want to do, guys, so that's what I'm going to do. Guys, we're going to go through the car wash because I want to take you to see how dirty the back of my homie's car is. Look at this. It's not an exaggeration, folks. Look at his window. Oh my lord. Look at this dirt. It's like, it's playing for keeps. It is all over his car. So we're gonna go hang out at the car wash. Hope you guys like it. Today is like the day to go wash in your car. We've been sitting in line for a few minutes and saw quite a few cars go already, but I don't know, we got quite the line going. It's gonna take us a bit to get there, I think. Hard to see, I think, but we made our way through some of the line.
We're like third.
There it is. It goes all the way out by the street. Comes all the way around, and then here we are. Huh, Ari? What are we doing here?
Car wash.
We're gonna get our car washed?
Yep.
You enjoy going through the car wash, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun for you. Is Mommy gonna film in there so people can see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you take a video of them?
I will take a video of this.
Okay.
What's he doing?
He's washing a car and that's scary.
He was washing a car and it scared you?
Yeah.
He's rinsing it all down.
Thank you. Yep.
He's rinsing the car. He's gonna get all that dirt off of it. Yeah, and then we're gonna go through the actual car wash and it's gonna get really nice.
Yeah, but look at all this wetness.
I know, look at all the wet. Eventually, we're gonna be going through the wall of foam, folks. You couldn't even see it. Oh, maybe you can. Now we got soap. But that right there says the wall of foam.
I feel so much better after that. Okay,
That
now
was
I
a
gotta-
fun car wash?
Yeah.
Daddy, did you have fun in the car
Oh,
wash?
I had so much fun. It was fun.
Yay! Yay, car wash. Now I can... It's really clear out your windshield now. I can't wait to get home and actually, like, see what the outside... Yeah. Okay. You saw what it looked like before. Look, we look decidedly more shiny. Look at the back. Oh, yes. Much, much better. And it's shiny and sparkly. Look at, this is the same spot that I was looking at that was hideous. However, it still could use another one, funnily enough. There's bits and pieces that it didn't get entirely, but gosh darn if it doesn't look better. This car was a disaster. Alright, so yesterday's meal I wasn't so sure about because it did some funny business. But this is today's meal. So we have garlic cheesy bread that I made from scratch. And we have our pasta salad here. It has cheese and tomatoes, and I put lettuce in there, and it's Italian dressing. Looks amazing. So it's basically, if I'm not mistaken, this would be considered a vegetarian dinner. I just need to slice up the bread, and everyone needs to sit their booties in the chairs, and it's time to eat, my friends.